Welcome, friends. Welcome back to the kitchen. Welcome back to Cocktails After Dark. In this series, I am now exploring cocktails written in cocktail books from sort of the Prohibition period and earlier. And today we're going to do a recipe out of this cocktail book. It is called Little Blue Book number 1688, 100 Cocktails, How to Make Them, and What to Eat with Them. And this is from a series of books about different skills that you could pick up around your home. This one in particular is about cocktails. The date that it was published is probably 1931. It is undated. 1930, 1931 seems to be where people fall on this one. And the language at the beginning of the book is very careful to tread around the idea of these are things that you're supposed to make with non-alcoholic gin, whiskey, vermouth. The intro is written in a very circuitous way so that no one could be found breaking the law. And also the recipes are very vague. They leave it open to you as the mixer to make it the way you want to make it, and also to sort of make up with what you might have or what alcohols might be available to you. When they say gin, they don't really talk about whether it's a dry gin or an Old Tom gin or a Genever. Although when they talk about a gin, they probably do mean a dry gin. So today we're going to make something called the Corral. So we're going to start out with 2 parts dry gin. And there's no instructions around mixing this, so I'm going to do it in a mixing glass. 1 part dry vermouth. 1 part regular vermouth, which I take to mean sweet vermouth or red vermouth. And a half a teaspoon of grenadine. And this is our homemade grenadine, so let's put that in. Let's see. Top our mixing glass up with ice. And we'll give that a stir. And people often leave me horrible comments that I don't stir or shake long enough. You know there's editing, right? So we've got our cold glasses. There's not only editing, but stirring and shaking is highly personal. You have to figure out what you like in terms of dilution and coldness. So I'm going to split this between 2 Nick and Nora glasses, so Jules and I can both get a taste. There you go. So there we have it, the Coral. Hey, Jules.
Hey, Glenn. Hey, friends. The Coral.
Okay, so
I can see that. The color would be very...
Yeah, I had expected that it would be a little more coral color, but I guess, you know, based on the ingredients, this is as coral as it can be. So, cheers. Huh.
That's got a surprising flavor to it.
They're both the same.
Oh, okay.
I only did it with 1 gin today.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, in keeping with, so this is 1930 or 1931, and the book is very sort of plain in that do it with what you've got on hand. Don't go out of your way to try to find something because you're probably not going to find it.
It almost has a smoky flavor to it, but I don't know where that...
Well, that might come from the gin, because that,
Okay.
that is a gin made with rye as its base spirit. I kind of like this. I like the 2 vermouths. I might put a little more of grenadine in it.
I don't think it's one for me.
No?
No.
I kind of like that.
Lots to choose from, so, you know.
There's so many to
Why
choose
not just choose the ones you really, really like?
And so this cocktail book I think is very interesting. It pokes fun at other cocktail books in that it's written by someone named Anderson Fredericks, not formerly of the Hotel Knickerbocker.
But whether he actually works at the Hotel Knickerbocker, we really don't know.
We really don't know, but he's poking fun at all of these other cocktail books that are from this time period and from earlier, where the writer of the book always used to work somewhere famous. They don't work there anymore. They used to work somewhere famous, and now they're writing books, which I think is kind of funny. And it's also it's also one of those books where it's like, do what you got to do to make something tasty. Make it for yourself. Don't make it for anyone else. And I think that is something that...
That is the philosophy to have.
That is a philosophy to have. There's no perfect way. There's the perfect way for you. And if you can find that, fantastic. So this isn't for Julie.
No.
I think this is pretty good. I would drink this. And I think I might even play with it a little bit. I might write in the margins that they've left for me.
Oh. Maybe not in that copy.
Maybe not in this copy. That's true. I won't be writing in this. Had I bought this in 1931, I might write in the margins. At this point, I won't be. So, thanks for stopping by. See you again soon. Julie's not going to have any more.
No, I'm done.